Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Plan B Success. Today, I'd like to continue our train of thought on innovation. In the last episode, we discussed whether innovation is an accident or a conscious effort. We spent some time discussing that. Today, I want to focus on thinking outside the box. Over the last 2 decades, or you might even say 3 decades, the word disruption has been thrown around quite a bit. Innovation, the act of creating something new, and disruption, the act of changing status quo with something better, have gone hand in hand. These terms are interchangeable. These terms are interchangeably used or used together when talking about making the world a better place with a new invention or discovery. If you really look into it, access to technology and our handle on it to make things do that were never imagined possible has been key to the familiarity of these words over the last couple of decades. The world, as we know it, has probably seen frequent and much innovation and disruption in the last 2 to 3 decades. Innovation doesn't necessarily have to be something very dramatic. It can be subtle as well. It can be subtle, slow, even making something that already exists just a tad bit better. What's important is the mindset to make things better, which I believe is more prevalent with those living in current times than ever before. Not for the emoluments or the perks it may bring, but more so for the sheer joy in transforming the way we live to be that much more efficient. History has shown rich and varied times of innovation as well, but more in the mechanical and automation arenas than technological as now. Those were difficult times, and I have much respect for the inventors of the time who gave us what we consider our basics today, be it the light, be it the train, be it airplanes, whatever you take. They seem so basic today. But at a point in time, they were unheard of, unthought of, undreamed of. But today, we don't even give it a second thought. Like I said, the electric bulb, telephone, automobiles, etc., things that we take for granted, were invented by people who had many, many odds to face, but just kept up with their dreams and kept going until they were realized. Today's entrepreneurs and innovators fight against odds as well, albeit of a different kind than older times, to realize the dreams they set out with. Much is possible, and sooner too, in our times, especially with the entire world being fertile ground as one global market for whatever these adventurers come up with. It's instant validation of their hard work. If the world acknowledges their work, ensuring great returns for them, it's instant validation of their hard work if the world acknowledges this work, ensuring unthinkable returns for these people. Such results make it possible to encourage more to take the journey while the ones that succeeded continue down the path of another great adventure. What is interesting and refreshing in our times, in our current times today, is that great returns in terms of money or material or popularity no longer tend to be the end goal of success. The end goal of success has changed. People set out to achieve not just material happiness or not just material high, but they really do want to solve a problem. It's much more intrinsic to them. It's much more closer to spirituality to them. Our innovators still continue down the path of doing more, discovering more, and continue to tread the path of making the world a better place. Money and fame are seen as simple outcomes of succeeding at what they set out to achieve, and that itself is truly remarkable. For all the inquisitive minds out there, go on and embark on your journey of innovation and disruption. There's no telling what is under which rock. And while you're at it, enjoy your adventure thoroughly, for that is the most precious aspect of it all. I think one of the aspects of innovating is to ensure to befriend uncertainty, for that is certain. Uncertainty is your friend, a friend you fear. Moreover, you might not see it as a friend at all. Uncertainty is such unpredictable territory that people are scared to venture out. But that's not so in our current times. In our current times, uncertainty is embraced. In our current times, people know that uncertainty is where new innovation, new creativity finds itself and it can be found. That's why it becomes so important to embrace uncertainty. The questions and the anxiety around what will happen, what will we find, how will we solve this problem, all of those create excitement to investigate, delve deeper, research, and find those solutions. Uncertainty is always there. You should learn to tame it and keep going because you will find a solution for certain. That's certain. A cautious approach is good, but to the extent you can see it. Being prepared is absolutely a virtue, but you can only be so much prepared. So, as long as that mindset is something people embrace, they can easily do what they set out to do. If you embrace uncertainty, you will have the freedom to think outside the box because you know that it's uncertain, you know that you can fail, but you know that if you keep going on and on, there's nothing else but success that you will face. So, as long as you're certain of that, then you have the option of being creative, to take the stress and put it at the back, and then focus at the work on hand in order to get to where you want to be innovative, to cause disruptions, to change the world as we see it today. Hey everyone, I hope you liked that episode, and if you do, please leave a review, leave a comment, and share the word, spread the word so that others might benefit from this content as well. Thank you very much.